Constructive Drawing Video Lesson by Vladimir London. In this video, I will show you how to draw intersecting objects using constructive drawing principles. Such principles greatly help to make realistic artworks, especially when drawing from imagination. Here are some of my sketches. I do them to keep my drawing skills sharp and to teach my art students constructive drawing. Keep watching this video till the end, where I'll show you the low-polygon paper models of a skull, head and hand that you can make at home and draw from life. These models are available free of charge to the Life Drawing Academy students who take our personal tutoring. Here is the artwork in perspective done from imagination. As a fine artist, you may be interested in drawing portraits and figures, but figurative drawing skills greatly depend on your understanding of constructive drawing. Here's one of my sketchbooks with more than 80 drawings that were done in 1 month. All these sketches are made from imagination. I just take simple geometric solids like cones, cylinders, prisms and similar objects and arrange them so they intersect each other. I find it very interesting to draw simple things and see how their shapes interlock. Of course, to make such sketches, I have to use the rules of perspective and other principles of constructive drawing. One such principle is that all objects have to be depicted as if they are fully transparent. It is like drawing objects that are made of wire and completely see-through. There is one bit of know-how of how to draw a perfect ellipse that was developed by me. I have not seen such a method anywhere else. I teach it, among many other drawing techniques, in the Life Drawing Academy correspondence course. In this course, you will get unlimited personal tutoring on how to draw the professional way. This tutoring is truly unique because it will be fully customized to your level of skill and will take into account what topics you would like to learn. You will get an individual curriculum made just for you, which includes 100 drawing tasks. Such tasks will come with in-depth instructions, step-by-step illustrations, and video demonstrations. You will get full critique on every artwork you do in this course. All mistakes will be pointed out, and you will know exactly how to fix them. We will work with you on every task until you reach the advanced level of drawing skills. There is no chance to fail because we will be there for you every step of the way. As long as you follow our personal guidance, you will get strong drawing skills in the fast and easy way. If you're interested in getting lifetime personal tutoring at a one-time low fee, here's the link to enroll. I will now do a simple sketch to demonstrate how to intersect two rectangular prisms. I will draw the first prism in two-point perspective. Because it is a fast sketch, I won't be worrying about precision of vanishing lines, although there is a special know-how of how to draw a perfect cuboid in perspective. As you see, I depicted this prism as if it is fully transparent. Now, I will add another prism, which has different proportions, but is arranged in the same two-point perspective. It is also depicted as a fully transparent object. Let's assume that these two prisms are standing on the same ground. The footprints of each prism cross each other at 2 points. The intersection line goes up from one point and then changes its direction to horizontal. To highlight the visible edges, I will outline them in pen and ink. This is totally optional. You can do the same in graphite pencil, making visible edges bolder and darker. Such an approach is also one of the constructive drawing principles, using aerial perspective to create an illusion of depth. Drawing in pen and ink is actually harder because you cannot erase wrong lines. If you make a mistake, that's it. You have a line that is challenging to remove. Also, When drawing in pencil, it is easier to make the aerial perspective more convincing. Nevertheless, for demonstration purposes, I will do it in ink. To describe the geometry of these two intersecting prisms, I will suggest their tonal values in fast pencil hatching. Erasing invisible lines is optional. I just slightly clean up this sketch. Let's make another drawing. This time, I will intersect a cone with a rectangular prism. To begin the cone, I first draw its vertical axis of symmetry. Another axis at its base goes horizontally, fully perpendicular to the previous axis. The horizontal axis is the long axis of the footprint oval. Its top half is slightly smaller than the bottom half. I developed a know-how of drawing a perfect ellipse freehand, but to keep things simple, I will draw it approximately, measuring its curvature by eye. If you would like to learn the know-how of constructive drawing, you are welcome to take the Life Drawing Academy personal tutoring course. The height of the cone is marked on the central axis, and I complete the cone with its sides. The cone is in place, and now I will add a rectangular prism. This prism will be in two-point perspective. The topic of how to draw in perspective is fully covered in my book, which is available on Amazon in both ebook and paperback formats. The link to this book is available in the description. There is a way to ensure that different objects, like the cone and the prism in this example, are in the same perspective. I teach this method to the Life Drawing Academy correspondence course students. For the purpose of this demonstration, I will use my sense of perspective without extra steps of plotting correct angles of vanishing lines. However, there is a way to depict angles of such lines freehand with much higher precision. You can learn this method in the personal tutoring course. Let's assume that the cone and prism are standing on the same ground. Two diagonals of the prism are crossing the vertical line of the cone's symmetry. This is where the prism's top plane intersects the cone. The intersection looks like an oval in this view. The oval's long axis is strictly horizontal. Once again, I draw all lines as if the objects are transparent. The cone and prism footprints cross each other at 4 points. I will now draw how the cone intersects the prism's side. To do so, I need a virtual line that goes through the center of the cone's base. This line crosses the outline of the cone and the prism at 2 points. From one point, a virtual vertical line goes up along the prism's side. Another virtual line connects the top of the cone with the second point. These two lines cross each other at the point that belongs to the cone and the prism surfaces at the same time. The intersection line is parabolic. It goes through 3 points, 1 at the top and 2 at the ground. Of course, to plot it precisely, more than 3 points would be needed. If you would like to learn how to do it, get our personal tutoring in the Life Drawing Academy correspondence course. I outline the visible lines in ink, although it is not required. This way, it is easier for you to see how these objects intersect each other. It doesn't matter that these lines are not perfect. It is better to draw freehand than use a ruler if you want to learn good drawing skills. However, if you are an engineer, then using a ruler for technical drawing is the way to go. Please do not ask me junior questions about what drawing tools or inks I use. This is about skills, not drawing materials. I will ignore all questions about materials in this video. To make this sketch a bit more three-dimensional, you may suggest tonal values in pencil hatching. There are right and wrong ways to render tonal values. Professional rendering techniques are explained in the Life Drawing Academy course. The main rule of tonal rendering, which you may not be even aware of, is that tonal values is a continuation of constructive drawing. Tonal rendering should be done not to decorate objects with some values, but to further reveal three-dimensional construction of objects. All this is explained in depth and demonstrated in multiple video lessons of the Life Drawing Academy course. Here's the complete sketch. I will sign it now. If you would like to learn how to draw other objects constructively, for example a hexagonal prism in perspective, or if you're interested in learning how to make more complicated and meaningful designs, like these 3D characters, leave your comments under this video and subscribe to this channel. As promised, here are the low-polygon models of a skull, head and hand. I designed these models for the Life Drawing Academy Correspondence course students to make at home and to draw from life. These models are not for sale and not available anywhere else. You can get them free of charge when you take the personal tutoring course at Life Drawing Academy. In addition to these models, you will also get an in-depth explanation of how to draw them step by step. Take the Life Drawing Academy personal tutoring course now. I'll see you when you enroll.